Hi.
Hello.
I'm leaning. I'm not leaning. What we're doing here is, this is the final Guy Wolf video. It's not so much show, it's more tell. So we're gonna launch into it. We basically do like a short, I wouldn't call it an interview, but just a nice little ending to this where we discuss what we would do with this IP and a little bit of the backstory. But anyways, I'm gonna quit talking because it's gonna get redundant. Check it out. Okay, so we're wrapping up the Guy Wolf project. We're just putting a bookmark in him. It won't be the last time that we see it or deal with it. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to take an opportunity for us to kind of go through a little bit of the backstory, what else we might expect from the world, different things like that. So I want to start off by asking you, what is the ultimate setting for Guy Wolf? What is this, time frame? What is the world?
Right.
From an artistic perspective, well, naturally this would be what it is, but what do you got? What do you got brewing in your brain?
For Guy Wolf, I pretty much view it as a contained world set in the American Southwest. And I would say modern times mainly because he has a motorcycle. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Yeah, it's not just like a pow and everybody else has horses.
Yeah.
But the American Southwest, because that also allows you the freedom of having like a little towny bar with, people that all know each other, and it has that intimate feel of camaraderie, but also you have the amenities of having a motorcycle in that world.
I get you. And so when you said contained, what do you mean specifically in detail by being contained?
Basically, contained, I mean like everything that happens to him is going to be set in that kind of universe. He's not going to, fly to London and fight a bad guy. He's going to stay in the Southwest. He's going to worry about his region. And also, like, it's not going to be turned into a sci-fi at some point. In my mind, that, who knows? But in my mind, that's the setting he's in, is that he's not going to all of a sudden, it's just going to be like, a black hole opens in the sky and he's like, oh no, the people from Mars are here.
I get you, or a zombie invasion or something
Exactly.
like that. Now, I could see like maybe there's some like ancient mystical god elements to it.
Sure.
Maybe to expand that world, but yeah, for the most part, it's going to be contained to that environment.
I could see like a spirit world kind of thing aspect to it, just because of the fact that obviously one of the things with him as a character is his origin would tie him to like the spirit of the wolf, is like we talked about that.
Exactly. So the backstory on that, to add to that, and it's a great segue into this, is that he was on death's door, and in order to keep his life going, he had to do this ritual to where basically his spirit is joined to the wolf in his circumstance. And then that ties into the backstory of Ire, who is the owl that's his sidekick, and so this woman had to do the same thing, and so she kind of shows up in his world and they become comrades because they have similar traumatic experiences that led to their metamorphosis, and now they're both these outsiders that help protect this area of the world together. Now, with talking about that, what does our villain landscape look like? Now, what we showcased was the one main villain,
right?
Oben. Now, what is he? Is he the sole actor? Does he have a clan? Like, what is he working with?
I would picture him more being like Shredder, kind of from the Ninja Turtles, where he's obviously competent to fight, but he's kind of like the head of more of a grunt syndicate. So that Shredder had the Foot Clan. He's got his squad of villains that he can, like low-level guys that do his bidding and stuff like that. But if confronted with the problem, obviously he can handle it.
He can mash some domes when need be. Okay, I got you. So then we want different side guys, like you had talked about Rocksteady, Bebop, and Krang and stuff like that. So maybe we
need to develop a rogues gallery over time with the narrative.
Yeah, I like that, the rogues gallery. Yeah. Yes, perfect. And then we also wanted to expand, like I know we talked about as far as like people in the environment, like good guys, like there should be a mechanic, and
Yeah.
you have him kind of as like a comic relief for
Yeah,
Guy
that's
Wolf to
super
experience.
necessary as comic relief.
And then a bartender or something like that, because one of the scenes that we were fleshing out was him and I having a fight in a bar,
Right.
pretty classic Western type of an environment.
Yeah.
It'd be funny to have like an oil tycoon guy.
Yeah.
I know we originally wanted him to be a bad guy, but you know, maybe he could be like a neutral character.
Yeah, like the mayor or something like that.
Yeah, or maybe he ends up being the mayor, you know, he's a good old boy. He's like, hey guy, man, we gotta take this, we gotta take care of business. We can't have our town run amok.
Right.
You know, if you could have him be a little gooberish like that, that would be fun.
Yeah.
And so now I know that when we discuss our IPs, and we got several in the making. Some are already done, you just haven't seen them yet, and we just gotta release the videos in time. But you know, in some cases we're doing video games, in some cases we're doing something that's more of a graphic novel type of an approach, in some cases we're doing a thing that might be an anime. What is the medium for Guy Wolf? What is his world? If we had the budget, if we had the time, if this became a project that we took on, what is his world?
To me, I would want to make it like an animated TV series. So, because the inspiration that I drew for him was a lot of the animated TV series that I watched as a kid, I feel like that's been in the back of my head the whole time, is producing it like a, hey, every Saturday morning this cartoon has an episode kind of deal.
Yeah, I'm into that. You get your little 20-minute, 30-minute little episode.
Yeah, little snippets,
Like
keeps the narrative rolling.
Like the Batmans, the Gargoyles, the Biker Mice from Mars, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm into this. I like that. I would totally be thrilled to do something like this and expand on his world. And like I said, we're just putting a bookmark in him right now. In the format that we currently have, you see, you know, a handful of character cards. And then we intend on doing like a capstone kind of a video to say, okay, from this point on in our soft world building experience for this IP, we're going to put a bookmark in here and not, you know, drive this one all the way into the ground. But we have full intentions on maybe returning to this as we get new ideas, and maybe we're re-inspired to create more content for Guy Wolf, and we can see where that goes. So to reiterate that, we're just putting a bookmark in him temporarily, and we'll see where this goes from here. But yeah, that's kind of our ideas loosely around some backstory elements and then where it could possibly go from here. It's the end.
That's all there is.